All right, round drunken handsome.
Ooh.
Number 19. Didn't mess this intro up at all
No,
before.
no, no, we got a BB. That's BB.
All right, before we
I
get
have
started, I want to
a
remind
cop.
you guys we have the second channel. It'll be linked below. It's a bunch of clips from this this podcast in a little bit shorter format.
Some fucky stories on there.
Yeah. Mark, you
Humpy
got
lover.
anything?
Yeah, on Instagram, we have Instagram, Round Drunk and Handsome. I might start posting just drunk stuff on there, so yeah,
All right.
we'll see.
Jack,
Bad
what you
Dragons?
Of my nights out, yeah.
got?
Hasn't sponsored us yet, but
I'm
send
sure it's
bacon,
coming.
Duke's muzzle.
It,
Send
it,
the
will
Duke's
get
muzzle.
there eventually.
Yeah,
We'll get it.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
get
get it eventually. They'll
Hey.
come around. They'll come around. Come on, Bad Dragons. You
Oh,
know
they
you want it.
will. They will definitely come around.
Oh, what about you, Waggas?
Yes, I'm back second week in a row. Yeah, second week in a row.
Second week in a row.
Second week.
Second week in a row.
What are you
Check
doing?
out my
Whoa.
Twitch
Running
and
through
my
the six-
YouTube. I posted my speed run to my YouTube. Go check it out.
Oh, do you
World
post?
record.
Do you post to your YouTube too? All right, we'll link.
Not all the time, but I posted the speed run I did the other week.
All right, yeah, we'll link both of them.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right, and Jack, I think you had a continuation of that drawing game that Mark came up with. Am I right?
I did bacon. Yes, I did. I've named it the Peep Show because I
Ooh.
couldn't be bothered spelling people.
The
I was
people.
hoping you drew them
You
like
lazy
in
nuts.
in lewd. I hope you were drawing people in the server in like lewd encounters. So it'd be like a peep show for us. That's a good one for your turn, Bacon.
we'll
You could
see.
draw them in yeah.
You'll get
Might
to
be
see.
little-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get it up for you.
Maybe mine will.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
He's gonna get it up for us.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Welcome
I
to
like
the
Welcome,
Peep Show.
welcome to the Peep Show. All right. Tonight's
Ooh,
game.
no. You should put it in a PowerPoint, Jack.
I was
Hang on.
going to, but then it was like 10 minutes left. I was like,
Yeah, I don't wanna.
tonight we're gonna have to goose the peeps. All right. Guess the people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, let me just. It's pretty obvious who it is, but I just wrote it down. Okay, so
Fine.
peep number one. Who do you think that
Daichi.
is?
that is Daichi, yes.
Yeah. No, I'm in total agreement. That's obviously Daichi.
And that's the. I
That
think
is
that is that
Daichi.
the name that Boo calls him. I swear
No.
she says Dutch.
Dutch.
Oh, Dutch, right, because he's Dutch. Yeah.
Remember how he always
Yeah.
he's Dutch, so I've named Daichi Dutch Chan.
He's not Asian, apparently, allegedly.
Oh, he's
Although
he's
those
Dutch.
eyes say otherwise.
Yeah. No.
Those are
he's-
Dutch eyes.
He's just very happy. He's just very happy. You know when you
Yeah.
get really happy, you close
Yeah,
your
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
Right. So everyone agrees that's Daichi.
I
Yeah.
swear he's even said on here that he's Japanese. I don't get the.
He's half Japanese, half Dutch.
Oh, you know what
Gotcha.
he's not? Fucking Australian.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's un-Australian of it.
Fuck.
He can't
any-
Right.
even vote.
Fuck anyone that you can't drive to. All right.
That's a lot of fucking.
That's a
That's
lot
a
of
lot
fucking,
of
dude.
fucking.
Well, out of the four of us here, the only one we'll go fuck is Bacon, so.
Yeah, so bacon. You
Well,
have
we
to
get a
get around
fuck
with
bacon.
3 Australians.
All right. That's a podcast in the future.
Yeah.
I don't.
Or
think
maybe
we
it's
can-
Check out the new Pornhub channel.
Yeah, Pornhub account.
Our OnlyFans, easy peasy.
Apparently,
Round,
triple penetration.
round,
is in
nude,
the-
and handsome.
Round, nude, and
Ooh.
handsome. Yep. Triple penetration. First video. It's great.
Jesus Christ.
All
All right, you ready for the second
All
person?
right. Yeah. Sure. Let's go.
Oh,
Now,
fuck off.
who do you think this is?
I don't have a bowl cut.
Who do you
So
think this is?
actually, I was going to say it was Boo, just off
Mhm.
of looks alone. But then I looked
Me
and I
too.
saw Mark's little flag there.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
I
was
looked
like,
at the
oh,
writing.
Okay, it's Mark.
Oh,
It's Mark. I couldn't be
$400
bothered to read that shit.
The ball cut makes it look like boo, but it's Mark.
Yeah.
$400 jumpers are gonna get me laid.
That's true. You keep saying it. But see, my inspiration with this, right, is because Mark likes to think he's Korean or Asian. So I gave him the ball cut. And then he's got no chin because Mark doesn't have a chin.
True.
And then, yeah, that is my conclusion to Mark.
He He looks like the like Virgin and the Chad
Yeah, it did.
guy.
Yeah,
Alright.
actually, he does. You're right. That
Backstory,
Chad, the Virgin and
I
Chad
don't
one.
think I'm Asian. I only get called Asian by other Asians.
By
Other
so-
Asians think I'm Asian.
by association, because you only
By
hang out with Asians.
association.
I don't only hang. No, I've hung out with a lot of white people recently.
Trust
try
me,
to get
I have
that
a black
Caucasian
friend.
look
I'm
back.
not racist.
Yeah. No. But actually, quick backstory. I went to karaoke in. I went to karaoke the other day,
Mhm.
and there was this Korean chick, full Korean, and my friend goes, "Oh, what do you think his race is?" And she just goes, "Chinese."
Ah,
And I'm like,
Sangi.
"Yeah." And then I'm like, "No," and she's like, "Japanese?" I'm like, "No." And then went through a couple more Asians, and I'm like, "I'm not. I'm white,
I'm white.
I'm white.
Alright.
white and Arabic."
All right, you ready for person number 3? This one will be very easy to guess.
Sure.
And I apologize to the person that I drew because it makes them look terrible. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who do you think that is?
Yeah,
Calcium.
my belly.
That's totally calcium because of the cheese balls or the tangerines or clementines.
eating.
Or whatever
The
she eats.
oranges.
She's consuming mandarins and llama.
Oh yes, that's it.
Mandarins, yeah.
It's like Kirby
Yeah.
doing the big suck.
She will pop those in like whole one at a time.
Yeah, she'd do a
I've-
whole.
Yeah, she has
I've,
the
s-
middle.
I've seen her do it. It's weird. She goes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
And then
Gone.
she choked on one of it.
Inhales.
It was fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
If there's one thing she's an expert of, it's eating. I don't know how she's as small as she is. I'd expect her to be like 300 pounds at that rate. But
Oh, her and I can switch metabolisms. We'll be
Oh
fine.
wow. Waggas only just started liking our photos
wow.
Wow.
on Instagram.
Shush.
What a prick.
They've always
Wow.
been there.
Imagine not commenting on every round drunk and handsome video and
Yeah.
boosting our algorithm.
Hope did, but yeah,
Damn.
Hope's commented on one. A real fan.
yeah,
real-
someone
a
that's
real-
never even been on.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
true.
You boys ready for the next 3 are my favorite.
Okay.
I think this one's gonna be very easy.
Well, well, all I have to do is look up. Well, no, to my. Hang on, am I looking at him now?
On the podcast, you have to look at me by going up.
21 baby.
Wait, I think he's that way for me, or he's that way.
I'm above you, so you're below me.
Only if you're looking at the stream in big screen.
Yes.
Oh
You
my
go back
God.
to the normal layout.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay,
if
well-
I go back, well, we're on the stream though.
Oh, okay.
The bacon.
Um,
Who do you think that is?
That's obviously me. You have booze and you have a gun.
Tank shirt,
It's
tank top.
tank top and a buzz cut, and I am clean shaven in that one though. So
That's true.
a little
I'm
outdated.
surprised you didn't put the hood on him.
The hood?
No,
Yeah.
no. Don't.
I'm surprised that the
No.
hood.
No.
Anyway.
Give me. I'll
That's only his
send.
grandmother.
You're just like your grandmother,
Shut the fuck up.
step grandmother, so not blood related.
Alright.
Okay.
Gonna continue. This next one's actually one of my favorite out of all of them. Can you guess who this is?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I look down to. That's Waggas.
Yeah.
That's a BWS worker.
That is definitely me.
Bacon. Who do you think that is?
It's Waggas.
It's the cunt is in like the perfect
He's
place.
got
Like,
a-
I'm looking at his screen right now.
What? Why has he got pizza face? Like,
Hmm.
look at that
His
shit.
head
It looks
looks-
like he's got.
His head looks like a
crust.
Dorito.
Yeah,
Can you not tell me that that's a good drawing though? I'm very proud of that.
it's.
That is a really good group.
I mean, we knew immediately, so it has to be good. But God,
It's weird. They all look, even all the ones I drew, look
What?
fucked, but you can tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mine are abstract. Okay, and the last one's
Exactly.
obvious who it's gonna be. Now, this one's pretty good, in my opinion.
I think that's a self-portrait, man.
Yeah, I first saw Jack too. How bad are we gonna feel if it's not though?
What a dang shame. Who do
I
you
mean,
think
I'm
it
looking.
is?
I can't tell which one's which.
Oh.
I reckon that one's Jack.
Who do you think it is, Mark? Remember, if you're wrong, that person's
I
going
said
to be
it to
very
you. I said it to
offended.
you. I said it's a
Right,
self-portrait.
Bacon. Who
Yeah,
do
it's
you
you.
think it
It's
is?
Jack.
You're damn fucking right. It's me, baby.
Yeah. He's the only one who would call
Uh,
himself painfully thick
yeah,
with
that's
3
I'm pretty
C's.
sure I've heard Jack say that before.
Yeah, so
All right. It's
did you
beautiful.
kill
Though.
someone? You got a teardrop. He's killed someone in
That's
prison.
I got a little molded. Look, I'm molded.
So, did you know that
You've been talking to the cops, mate.
originally that teardrop tattoo wasn't actually for people who have killed someone in prison? It was for people who were bitches in prison. And
Yeah,
when,
it's still, regardless, it works for Jack.
and then when they get out of prison, they tell people it was for murder because they didn't want to be like, oh yeah, that's when I got fucked in the ass by this guy. You
So
know?
they were holding pockets. They were
Yeah,
holding pockets.
exactly.
Yeah.
Then thanks for playing, guys. It was a fun game.
I'm glad you made
Thank you.
an opening
Ooh.
and a closing screen too. You put
Yeah.
so much effort.
Thank you.
So much
And the,
effort.
the,
Thank
the
you.
effort was
Thank
all
you
in the
for-
last slide.
I feel like this could be an album cover to something.
It could.
Yeah,
Totally.
it could.
If we ever make an album, which we won't, that'll be the cover. Save it.
The album's going to be called "Thanks for Playing."
Thanks for playing.
So funny.
As nothing.
Yes.
It's a country album. It's
It's
weird.
just a country.
Hell nah. I'd run my
And then-
tractor.
And that is the conclusion of the Peep Show.
All right.
Oh
I
yeah.
hope,
Peep show.
I
I
enjoyed
hope
it.
that
So,
was enjoyable.
These little peep
if
show
you-
for the viewers at home.
Oh my!
that was good.
Mm.
That was good. I did have a topic to start off
Mhm.
with. So,
Mhm.
if you here are the parameters of the situation. You have a one-way ticket to any year in any place in the history of the world, but it must be at least 100 years in the past or more. Where would you go?
Only
And
past.
Where would you go? When would you go? And say you had $5,000 to spend. Let's say 3 items, 3 modern items. What would you bring?
Okay. See, I was always like, when I was younger, I was like, oh, medieval ages, and that'd be so cool. But then everyone would smell like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you could take a big Costco box of wet wipes.
Okay.
Stop everyone from smelling like shit.
So,
Hmm.
so you're going Costco
Soap.
wipes in medieval
No,
times just to stop people
That's
from smelling
brainstorming.
Well, that's one of his items.
bad. Yeah, that's true. He's still got 2 more.
Where would I go? Where would I go? I'm not gonna say medieval because I don't want to go there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back to the
Hard.
caveman era to get cave woman pussy.
Oh yeah, cave pussy.
They're gonna love that $400 jumper.
I am
Yeah.
I am Thunderstick Man. Suck on it.
I think I
Okay.
know what
Do
I
you,
would
do you want
do.
us to come back to you, Mark? You need a
You
little
can
bit
come
of
back to
time
me. Yeah.
Oh, Jack, you got any ideas what you do?
I'd go to back to the time where Jesus was, right?
Okay, so like
Mm.
Roman era.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's not bad. And what would
Go
you
to the stable.
Kill it.
Okay,
The
that's a
bagels.
stable. You have a pistol.
He don't need 3 items. He just needs 1.
I need 1 bullet.
Okay,
Then,
you're killing a horse.
no, Jesus. Shooting baby Jesus.
Oh shit!
I'm
You're
shooting baby
You're
Jesus.
shooting baby Jesus. This is like
Fuck
the,
yeah.
This is like the killing baby Hitler thing, but like
Then-
the opposite.
No, I would
Then
kill baby
I'm gonna
Hitler. He didn't
take-
do anything wrong
A
a
solar
baby.
powered printer,
as a baby.
right?
Mm-hmm.
As my second one. And a USB with a bunch of pamphlets, like loaded up. I'll print out all the pamphlets and it's gonna switch. Religion will never be a thing and technology will prosper.
I
Mhm.
love how you're given the opportunity to go back in time, and what you choose to do is kill Jesus.
I commend it.
Change the absolute course of fucking most modern. No, most,
Look,
not most
How
modern,
much you want to
most
bet
of
something
fucking
worse
history.
just rises in Christianity's place?
Yeah.
technology.
Yeah, Jack. That will only really stop like Christian and like the Jewish religions.
Christianity killed a lot of people.
Yeah, I feel like we'd all. Well, that would stop Muslims too, because
It would stop
a lot
of religions.
Islam is still based on Judaism from the start, right? Like,
Yeah, I think
mm-hmm.
one of the books is.
Yeah. So
Well, they're all linked pretty much.
I
All the
I
religions.
just wanted flying cars. I just wanted to go
He
there,
just
do
wants,
that,
yeah.
think about the pin,
not only is
bounce
he
back,
killing
and
a
be like, boop, boop, boop,
baby,
boop, 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 boop.
he's also
Mhm.
denying so many people carpentry work in the future. I can't get behind that.
Yeah. I'll go tell everyone, hey, get a boat because there's gonna be a flood. You know, Noah's Ark and
That's
shit.
even
Everyone's
That
Allegedly.
happened
Jesus'
way before
time.
Jesus.
That happened way before Jesus.
Way before Jesus.
It did,
then
yeah.
I'll be immortal.
They're like, dude, the flood already happened. Like Noah's right over there.
I'm like, well, shit.
Well, you see this desert around us? The flood's been gone thousands
Yeah.
of years
Yeah,
ago.
we're in the fucking desert. You just showed up here, killed my goddamn baby, warning me about a flood in the desert. You'd be killed, so you'd be
It'll happen.
you would be crucified. That's what you would do. You would be the one crucified.
And I would become Jesus. Oh my god! Can you imagine instead of a small, skinny white man? Oh, he's not white, was he? He was Arabic.
He was brown.
Probably
Instead-
Arabic, yeah.
something. Instead, you just see this big, gutted, fat white man just being like,
The cross is bowing.
"Yeah,
He's just sucking his thumb. He's like, goo goo gaga. And they're like, holy shit, that's a big baby.
They
It's the
can't,
baby.
They can't crucify you because the nail. There's so much weight on the cross. The nail is just going through the hands.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just like, hang me by the feet."
Hang me by the foreskin, yeah.
They've tried so many times. They've just been working down the arm. Nothing's holding.
I would go
That's
back
gonna
to
gain
when.
immortality.
Yeah, that's true. Go back to when they started circumcision. Kill the guy who started circumcision.
Oh god. What if religion was right? You did that.
But it's not.
And you got like the A spot in hell. Like right by Satan.
Bro.
He would love you.
Yeah.
He
He'd
probably
be like, "Hey, you shot
Good
baby
job.
Jesus? Fucking,
right.
you want to go torture some souls? Let's go torture some souls."
you're gonna
Yeah,
be my
fuck
right
yeah.
hand man, buddy.
I would be happy in hell if I was Satan's right hand man. It'd
Oh,
be
man.
great. It'd be a great life.
I mean, I guess it's better to be king of the shit show than a peasant of. And
And
Fucking
the shit
heaven.
show.
yeah.
Hmm.
All right, cool. What about you, Waggas?
Well, you said I couldn't go back any less than 100 years, right?
Yes, it's 100-year minimum. Ah, because I didn't want us all just to go. I want to go back to 2007 and buy Bitcoin. You know.
Yeah, true.
That didn't even cross my mind.
Neither.
I was gonna go tell was it? My first option was to go tell PewDiePie, be careful on the bridge.
What happened on the
And that-
bridge?
Don't you know what happened on the bridge?
No, I don't know what happened on the bridge.
Oh,
We'll talk about. We can't
Bacon's
talk
got some
about that
homework.
here. We got some homework.
Okay.
Dude, go back and
Alright.
tell PewDiePie he gonna fell off.
So,
Did he die?
No, he just fell off.
He just fell
no,
off.
he just fell off.
We'll
Be like in
talk about it
2021.
Alright, we'll come
talk
back.
about
Kinda
it
fell off.
after.
We'll come back to it.
okay. So, minimum of 100 years. That means I can go back as far as soon as 1921
Yes.
or as
So like
earlier,
10
any
years,
earlier than that.
10 years before the Great Depression in the United States, which
And
you
the
don't
war.
want to be fucking here then.
What I would do is go back to World War One
Okay.
with a modern machine gun.
A10 Warthog.
They had machine guns back then. Like you'd have a
No,
better one.
a modern one.
Yeah, you'd
a
have
modern
a
one.
better one, but like,
Yeah.
okay.
And modern jet fighter. And
You fly it.
a detailed map of where Hitler's platoon was in World War One.
Mm.
A history book.
I feel like you would die so fucking fast.
First
What?
off, I don't think you'd be able to.
Well, what
fly
defense do
jet.
they have against a fucking jet fighter?
Black
Do you know how to fly a jet?
No.
There we
There's a
go.
manual. There's a manual. It'll be
You're
fine.
gonna
And yeah,
die
he's-
so fast.
Hey, I never
switches
said I had
around
to
the-
land it.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's taken
He
a
finds out-
book out of
he finds out we
Japanese
hit-
Yeah,
culture.
why do you think I have the machine gun for? You know, just eject from the jet, parachute down.
Parachute, yeah.
Just dual Uzis. So you bring a jet, a machine gun. What else? The map.
And a map.
Okay. God.
Or I can just go back and foil Jack's plans.
Go back
By
and
killing
save
me.
Jesus.
Yes. Hey, this
He
kind
goes-
of timeline's alright.
He
Look,
looks into
Waggas,
the,
what are you
the
doing
cot.
here?
Yeah, and Waggas is in the cot, and he's just got a gun pointing back at him.
It's like the Spider-Man moves.
Yeah. Huh? Not today, motherfucker.
Jesus is missing, and you're like, Jesus was never here. Never has been. He just gets shot from the back.
Call an ambulance, but not for Jesus.
Not for me.
Alright, Mark, what's the rest of yours?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you didn't finish yours. You keep pushing that aside.
Yeah, no. I'll just look. Just go back. Fucking. Oh god, I want to go to the future. I don't want to go back.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, I'd go to the future. Well, I
I'm
wouldn't mind
scared
going
of the
back.
future. I'm really
Nah,
scared of the
I'm
future.
keen.
I wouldn't mind going back, but not with a 100-year minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd just go back to like primary school with my age now. With my with not my age,
Oh,
I'd be
what?
with my brain,
What?
my brain, and I'd excel. And
I'd
also
go,
Bitcoin.
like, you know, go hijack the fucking Apollo rocket and go to the moon.
Yeah, send me moon. Okay. Oh, this is a hard question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to go back.
You know, it'd be a good one. Go to the Civil War with two people who know how to operate an M1 Abram and an M1 Abram itself, fully loaded with ammunition. You choose which side you fight for. I don't care, but you go back.
Do you
there
really
with
not
Abram.
care? Do you really?
Didn't we
not
watch an
care?
anime? Didn't we watch an anime that had the same premise? But it was like
There's
goblins
been a bunch
and
of
fucking...
anime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one where like the like modern military invaded like medieval times and they just shredded them.
I would do it.
But
Oh,
I think
fuck
that
yeah,
would
I'll
be
just-
great. Go back
I'll
to the
stick to my
Civil War
first
with an
one.
M1 Abram.
I'll go back to medieval times.
Mm-hmm.
with a box of wet wipes.
No, maybe not the wet. Well, no, I'll just get a ripper. Fuck it. Actually, no, I'd take a massive like box of like thousands and thousands of bars of soap. They last longer. Or for
But you're gonna
myself,
say
of course.
massive shit.
No,
We're going
yeah,
to take
I'm
a
gonna
massive
take some more shit. That's already a shitty area. So I'd take the soap a lot. Like it'd last me like my whole lifetime. What else would I take? I would take. Um.
God, we've been talking this entire time and you haven't thought of two other things?
No, but it's like there's so many cool things I could take.
Oh my
Oh, I would
God.
take like some sort of gizmo that makes. Oh, I'd take a taser. Fuck it. Bro, taser would like go hard. They're all wearing metal.
Well, you understand that like, if you take a stun gun, you're just gonna get stabbed, and if you take like a long distance taser, like a normal like cop taser, you've got one shot. Like you have.
Hey, what I
tons
would
of
do, I'll
cartridges
take
that
a
you need to
taser
replace,
staff.
and-
Taser staff, bro. Massive spear, taser on the end.
So a box of soap, a taser,
Yeah.
and like a...
Because that way,
I
it's
feel-
long enough, right? Just tap them, bro. They're holding a metal sword. Bang.
I feel like a regular spear is more lethal than a taser spear.
Nah, taser spear, bro.
Alright.
Unconscious, and then you just have like a little knife in the neck. I do that, and then what else
You
would I
don't have a
take?
knife. You have a bar of soap.
Or I can get a knife. I'm in the medieval times.
But how are you going
Um,
to get it? You have a taser on a
sh-
stick.
and what else would
Got a
I
point.
take? I would take. Okay, it's a metal spear with like a sharp pointy end, but it has a button on it that makes it a taser as well. Okay, there you go. And a Tesla. No, not a Tesla. I'd take.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
Tesla
dun,
would be an
dun, dun.
awful idea too because
It
you need to
would.
charge it, and there's zero
Yeah.
ways of charging it.
And I'd take fucking.
Man, you'd be awful at this. Like, if you found a
Yeah.
genie, I'd be scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
A genie would be like, please, like 12
Please,
years later. she's
anyone
like,
else?
Please.
And a time machine.
Oh my god.
You've already got a time machine.
I
No,
said
but I can
any
only go back
modern.
so that I can.
I said any modern
Oh.
equipment. Dude, that's a little.
Yeah, but we would already have the time machine because how would we get back?
Yeah, you're living
that.
here forever now, though. It's a premise.
Oh,
You have a
okay.
one-way ticket.
And then I would take.
So it's like Terminator, like time
Yeah.
travel.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Like it's a
I
big
would-
machine in this time, but once you get there, that's it.
My
Oh, I
glasses.
thought it was like like a DeLorean or something.
No.
I'd take my glasses.
So
Okay.
box of soap, a taser spear, and your glasses.
That is the worst possible fucking choice.
Hey, I need to see
And where were you going again? You're speaking
medieval times.
Medieval times.
Medieval times.
Okay. Medieval
Anywhere.
I
England.
think I could get
Medieval
far with
time.
that.
Medieval England or
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go England.
all right. I think that my first thought went to Revolutionary War in America with like full kit. So that'd be
You only have three.
a modern plate carrier.
Mhm.
I'd probably take my Tavor. And then I would bring a crate of ammo. That was my initial thought, but then I'm like,
M1
what if I
Abrams
get
Civil
what
War
if,
sounds
what if
good.
what if I got shot in like the arm or the head or the legs, and then we don't have modern medicine? It's coming off. That'd be awful, right? It'd be just
Yeah.
like because they have muskets back then, and a lot of them, and quantity's gonna fucking get you. But then I was thinking like, well, what if you went like
Flamethrower.
flamethrower? Oh my god, that would just rip ass in medieval combat. Imagine,
Fuck yeah.
imagine, you're rolling up, right, front lines, and once you're about 30 feet away, you just let loose with a fucking torrent of flame at
Yeah.
the front lines. How fast they would all run the other way. Like they've got a wizard.
Fuck.
They've got a fucking
Yeah.
wizard.
Dude, I'm gonna change my staff to a flamethrower.
We are fucked.
That's mad, yeah.
When did you say back?
So I didn't actually give an answer yet. I was
Oh,
talking
okay.
about what I was thinking of during our fucking
Oh, right.
15 minutes of trying to get Mark to answer.
Oops.
But so I think legitimately I would go back to I would want to go back to somewhere that speaks some kind of English, even if it's old-timey English, so I could somewhat communicate. And I'd probably weapons would be king, honestly. If you could like post yourself up as a guard of like some medieval kingdom, or some like kingdom
Bounty
in ancient
hunter.
Greece or something, Roman, whatever. Because you have like a modern kit and they only have bows and arrows, spears and shit, you could do well for yourself. So I think I'd have to go medieval times, Tavor, creative ammo, modern body armor. No, I wouldn't even need modern body armor back then because I'd be defending against arrows, so I'd be like in full plate with my gun. It's a full suit of armor. So
Dude, that got me thinking.
I have one more item, and I would do
His mead fridge.
my mead fridge. Oh god.
Bottle
Yeah.
moonshine.
Yeah, screw it. Just like a ton of marijuana seeds.
Ah.
Yeah, I'd get rich. Yeah, no, I just bring marijuana back to like medieval times where it hasn't been discovered yet, and I think
That would, yeah.
and get rich.
But that got me thinking. What happens if you went back to like the Battle of Thermopylae, right, where 300 was in the Hot
Yeah.
Gates, that area?
Yeah.
You went to the Spartans. They're just like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing here?" And you just lift up a crate, and it's just packed with 12 gauge, like everything,
Yeah.
just like weapons. You're like, "Look, they're gonna be coming. You're gonna need this." And they'll be like, oh, "That Leonidas is sitting there just like that." Do you imagine how different that battle would go if the Spartans just rolled up with guns?
Well, okay, let's imagine you kept it as it was, right? But you were just like hidden on a cliff, and you had an RPG and just like thousands of rockets, and you waited until they made melee contact, and you're just shooting at their mid lines with the RPG.
The best thing would be is dress up as like what is it? Like the stereotypical wizard in like the
Yeah.
robe
Like,
with
you're
the
shooting
hat
fireballs.
It's
a god.
your staff, right? You like.
You'd be a god.
It's like the storybooks tell of this old decrepit man shooting fire from his staff.
The storybooks, it would be written from the Spartans' point of view now. So it would be like, what gods do they worship? It's like Zeus and shit, right? Greek mythology.
Ares is the god of war.
Yeah.
Ares came down himself and single-handedly smitten 10,000 warriors, granting us victory in our time of solace.
They change what Ares completely looks like from like this guy in full armor just to a
It's just
wizard. Just
With a massive, like, fucking tube on his shoulder.
dude, that'd be great.
Dude, imagine if in history Ares was just a dude with a rocket launcher. Before they were even invented, it was just an RPG-7, just over his shoulder. It's just Ares.
Everyone's just like, what is this shit?
It's just firebolt.
I love that. That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. I want to do that now.
Just go back.
Cosplay as Merlin with a rocket
Yeah.
launcher. Go with the Battle of Thermopylae.
What else would you? What else could you change? What else do you think? Like, there's a lot of depictions of things.
Yeah, I mean, how unstoppable would you be if you had the protection of a medieval army and you just had an RPG, like to win their wars for them? Like you conquer everything. Like if
Bro,
you
I
just
think
had
one
unlimited
shot,
ammo.
they're turning around and fucking right off.
Okay, imagine you're in a castle, right? You're on the wall. You're defending with your bow and arrow, and just over to your left, 50 feet away, everyone's blown up. There's a big ass hole, like, and then like 30 seconds later, it happens again, and they're not even in bow range yet. Like,
You know, it'd
there's
be great.
nothing you can do.
A Mark 19 with infinite ammo.
Ugh. What was the Mark 19?
It's the one they put on the top of the Humvees. It's the automatic grenade launcher.
Oh yeah.
You guys, thum, thum,
Holy
thum, thum, thum,
shit.
thum, thum, thum.
Honestly,
Just imagine that.
that'd be awesome. Just hold it like George does
Yeah.
in Halo Reach. Just
Yeah, like a portable one. Just...
Oh, bro, a minigun. That would. Oh,
That would
right.
be
Yeah,
with
but
scary.
you know how fast it goes through ammo. Like an RPG is, if you have a ton of rockets, you can make
Yeah.
it last a long time. But
But imagine if you had like
minigun.
unlimited ammo with a. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, if you just had a magic satchel full of ammo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, minigun all the way.
Bro, a whole line of like, bro, you get the horses, they fall over, people can't run past them. Just keep going, mowing
I mean,
them down.
I mean, you could single-handedly stop a cavalry charge with your minigun. Like you need
Easy.
one dude. Just it's over, guys. We win.
Yeah, just it'd be and that's it.
Imagine how demoralizing it would be if you had like 1,000 dudes and you're facing a group of like 100, right? And then just one dude walks out, doesn't even put it on a tripod, just and half your troops are dead.
Just swivel.
Dude, I would leave stragglers. I would leave some alive so they can go back and write the stories of a fucking
Yeah.
god.
You gotta leave. You gotta leave the storytellers.
God, and Ares is made again, but it's just some dude with a minigun.
Yeah.
It's just Mark, real skinny and pale, and he just got the minigun, just like.
No, for a bunch of for a bunch of different religions, the gods are just different variations of us with different weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BB in
actually,
one
I
hand.
tell you something.
Just
I tell you
the
something
BB
you could
logo.
do.
What?
Tell you something you could do. You go back, to dinosaur times,
Yeah.
and around like the dinosaur fossils, you just leave modern technology.
Okay.
That'd be sneaky. Yeah.
So when paleontologists discover these fossils, all they see is just fucking, I don't know, like I don't know, what could you bring? Like a fucking gun,
Just an
iPhone.
iPhone.
Strap on.
iPhone,
Just a bad
computer,
dragon.
a laptop,
Some
a
bad
bad
dragon.
Yeah, some bad.
Some of those,
Stick some bad drag.
those bad dragons trademark.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Imagine.
That'd be hilarious. Right? Imagine there's a skeleton, right? Before, like when the dinosaur dies, you like cut its front leg off and move it to the back leg and move it so the bones change. So then, like a T-Rex has long front arms but it's really short back arms.
It
Can you
just
imagine
runs
that?
whilst doing a constant handstand.
Yeah, it's got two big front legs and two small little claws at the back where its back legs would be. That'd be great.
Yeah.
You fuck with history.
And then you
Speaking
cut
of,
you cut off its penis and put a bad dragon's dildo there, so they think they've got like some mad penises.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of bad dragons, how do they know what a dinosaur dick or dragon dick looks like?
They just
I
go
think
off
they're
lizard
just getting. I
penises.
think it's artistic interpretation. Like
They just go off lizard penises, dude.
What does a dinosaur's
reptiles.
penis look like?
Hmm.
Are they the... Well, they
I
have
think they had-
feathers.
I think they had cloacas, didn't they? Like
Yeah, because they were
Yeah.
related to birds, weren't they?
Yeah, well, they had feathers. It was, I think, allegedly.
we don't know is the thing. Like, we know
Dinosaur
some of them
penis.
had feathers. We don't know if all of them did.
The anatomy of dinosaur sex.
Can you imagine if all dinosaurs are like fuzzy like a mammoth? Can you imagine how weird that would be?
Yeah.
How goofy a T-Rex would look just coming at you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
Mm,
think about
sauropods
it.
had
If you
sexy necks.
just had the bones of modern day creatures, you'd fuck up all kinds of things. We wouldn't know what anything looked like, you know? Like we probably don't know what a single dino. We didn't get anything right. We just got as close as we could.
Yeah. Well, no, they're all interpretation.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Guys, unfortunately, no one has yet found a fossilized impression or other vestige of a non-avian dinosaur's penis.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
It said non-avian, so they found one of an avian penis.
Maybe.
I think the dinosaur that we probably have the most insight into would be like the Ankylosaurus, because
Ankylosaurus.
because it has that like external armor over so much of its body. It's almost impossible to fuck up the shape of what that looks like, because the fossil is what it looks like, because it's the shell.
Yeah. It's the same
Yeah.
with sharks and crocodiles.
Well, they've just been around since then, though. They're still alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was a breed of mega shark that had like an actual saw jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just a circle jaw with just razor sharp teeth.
Yeah, I've seen it before. I've seen pictures.
Wouldn't
of
want to
it.
get your butt snuffed with that.
No,
But
that's
a goblin
wrong.
shark would be really good at it.
Mm.
You see what a goblin shark looks
Yes,
like?
yeah. They just got that
fucking
really
cute.
long nose.
Yeah, and then when they go to eat something, they go, wow.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Goblin sharks are awesome.
Yeah, turn you into
Have
a
you
fucking kebab cunt.
Have you seen some of the deep sea creatures?
The
Uh,
blobfish.
Yeah,
yeah, there's a lot of fucky shit in the deep.
yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff down there that we haven't seen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
I feel Megalodon doesn't exist anymore.
Really, I've got a
We would
megalodon.
have seen uh for an Asian, yeah. Um,
Get fucked.
but yeah,
So,
I
like,
feel like if they were to exist, we would have found some evidence.
Mm-hmm.
hmm.
Well, we
But, like,
didn't know
the
giant
lyrics-
squids existed until like very recently. We actually thought we actually came up with the krakens as like a myth a long time ago because of whale penises.
Yeah.
That sailors would see in the water, but it turns out the things are fucking real. They're just giant squids.
Did you know there's squid that can jump out of the water and like glide?
Some of them, yeah.
What?
It's fucked.
Yeah.
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 Not all of them.
Yeah.
I'm sure the
So-
giant
Some,
ones
yeah.
can't do that.
No,
If
they'll
they
just
could, it'd be a
so-
problem.
crushing boats.
All you guys know what an anglerfish
Yes.
is.
Yeah,
and looks
yeah.
like, right?
It's a big jaws with two rows of big
Yeah,
teeth
and it's
then,
got
like,
the-
light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
How big do you reckon they can get to?
Oh, they can get huge. They can get very very
that.
big. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm on the Wikipedia page for anglerfish.
12 feet.
They can vary in length from 2 to 8 centimeters, 1 to 7 inches,
Mm-hmm.
with a few types getting as large as 100 centimeters or 39 inches.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that is like fucking.
So that is
A meter.
fucking
That is
something
a,
like that.
That is a big fucker.
That's a big fucking fish.
like.
Yeah, but
That,
have you
that,
seen
that
like
fuck you up one bite, you're dead. Like that's
Bro, there's
it's
some
mostly mouth.
there's fish that like you catch right, and you catch them like this big. You're like, oh, that's massive, but they can grow to like size of boats if left for like 40 years. Fish are fucking crazy.
Mm,
The ocean is scary.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
We've
that.
explored more of space than the ocean.
No, there's no way we've
Nah.
explored more space than the ocean.
Well, not like physically, but we've seen more of space than we have of.
Maybe
Nah.
maybe by volume, but not by
That's
like,
only of the observable universe as well.
yeah, but not
So, nah,
not by
definitely not,
percent. No, we like if we've explored 10% of the ocean, there's no way we've explored 10% of space. You know.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
but if we've explored like 1,000 square miles of the ocean, then we've definitely explored more than 1,000 miles of space. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? The number's probably bigger in space.
Well,
But the
you do know how much
percentage
of
is much
you do
bigger
know how much
than
of the
water.
night sky we've picked, like taken photos of, like not just like you look up and like, oh yeah, not just that, like we're
Yeah.
seeing billions of light years
Mm-hmm.
in every single direction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and those
So
planets
what
already.
you're
gone.
saying is that
Well, I was exaggerating
All-
to be
all
able
that-
to
all
comprehend
that.
the information.
Yeah.
But
but
All I can say is fish are scary.
The
fish are
Yeah.
Fish are fucking.
Yeah,
They
they
scary.
taste
have
good
owl.
though.
They do taste good.
I'm actually not a fan of fish. I don't like it. Not a,
Why?
Really.
not a fish
Why don't you-
connoisseur.
What is the most exotic sea creature you've tried?
I've tried eel.
I've tried.
Yes.
They
I've
taste
tried,
good.
tried octopus, squid.
That's normal.
Have you had mussels
Um,
before?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if you count crustaceans. I've had not really sea creatures, but I've like caught
Oh,
crawfish and ate them.
Bacon
Yeah.
Bacon is landlocked. He has probably never been to the ocean.
I've been to the
Oh, that's
ocean.
right.
I
Oh,
used to
yeah.
go on vacation to the beach like once a year as a kid.
Damn. Imagine not
So-
having access to drive 30 minutes to a beach.
Yeah.
So
I do.
I've tried,
It's a
um,
beach
I was in
in
the
Red Lake.
ocean today on my boat.
Damn.
So I've tried like manta ray.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Why would you eat a
So,
manta ray? They haven't done anything
I don't know.
to
Like
you.
so, I was in fucking Thailand on a
Cows
family
have.
vacation.
I don't need an excuse to go eat a steak. Like cows
That's
haven't done
because-
anything to me.
That's because we farm cows.
That's
Okay, we-
normalized.
We do our hunting efficiently. But a manta ray is different. It's just a big boop, 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 boop in the sea.
Yeah, but it's made of meat.
Food is food.
Edible.
Yeah.
But still, it's just a good
Fish are
board.
food, not friends.
I mean, I'll try anything once, like if it's food, you know.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's why I
Have you
specified.
eaten? Have you eaten
If
cow
you want
tongue?
to try it, no, I haven't.
What'd you say, Mark?
Cow tongue. Have you tried cow tongue?
I have not, but I heard it's really good.
It's very fucking good,
Yeah. I mean, that's just a big muscle. Like, it should be good.
bro. It's mad. It tastes so good.
Mm-hmm.
I was like skeptical. I was in Japan. I ate it, and I was like, "Fuck, this
Wouldn't
is
it be very
good."
tough?
No, 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 not at all.
Oh, it depends on how you cook it, I guess.
It
It's
looked
because
like look, it's flat. It was like flat. It looked like a bit of like ham sort of thing, but like
I
more
mean,
No, but
if you
more texture like
cook it in a
bacon.
certain way and
Well,
like
not
for
really.
long enough, it'd be like just pulled
Yeah,
pork or something or pulled
dude, it
beef.
was just nice. It was tender. It was good.
I'm just thinking because the cows chew a lot and they use their tongue
Yeah.
a lot, so wouldn't the muscle
Oh,
be
it's
very
not
Same.
just like the whole tongue or anything though. It's not like that thick. It's very thin. It's probably like sliced.
No, okay then. Yeah.
It was good. And then I had it in the city the
No,
other
I
day
just want the whole
with
tongue
calcium.
on a kebab, just on a fire.
Yeah.
Bacon
Ooh,
just
I
wants
want
to
to,
feel
I want a
someone's
kebab now.
Uh,
I want some kebabs.
We're gonna
I'm
get a
not hungry.
kebab
I
later.
had pizza.
Damn. Is that the
um,
most exciting? What's the most exotic thing you've eaten, bacon?
yeah, it's just gonna be like I've eaten bison, I've eaten boar. I mean, I haven't gone too exciting. I've gone to where like not many people eat it on a regular basis, like the boar and the bison and the. I've had
I think
rabbit.
I've had crocodile before.
I've had deer plenty of times.
Have you had kangaroo?
I've not had
Yes.
kangaroo. I don't just have them in my backyard like you folks.
It's okay. It's yeah. It's
alright.
nothing.
Kangaroo
You
a
can
couple
get
years ago. I don't remember what it was like, but
yeah.
It's
I'd
tough.
Eat, I'd eat
gamey.
kangaroo
Yeah.
for sure.
I had a kangaroo steak on a burger. It was really good.
Yeah.
I've had
Oh,
camel. I've eaten a camel.
What?
Camel burgers.
Camel.
Or maybe it was an alpaca. I can't remember. I think it was an
I've
alpaca.
had alligator too.
Yeah. I think it was alpaca burger or camel burger or both. Can't remember.
Or are they all just? It had alpaca, camel,
Maybe.
burger.
Maybe.
Then
It was good. I think. I was very young.
you're young.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff that I ate that when I went on my cruise, they had like a dinner every day. That if you went, you could get like a certain amount of food, and they always for like dessert or an appetizer had something that you couldn't get at like a normal restaurant. So they'd have like rabbit one day, they'd have alligator the next day. It would just be like these appetizers made of like rarer meats, more exotic meats. And
Was
I
it
tried
just like little yeah.
every day they had a different option, and I tried the exotic option every day. So
Yeah.
Reminded me when I went on a cruise, I ate snails.
Ew.
Ooh, escargot.
I'm not
Yeah,
eating
it's
slugs
kind
ever.
It was
I've
fucking
had
beautiful. It
Was
was
it?
I
so
didn't
good.
like it.
It was so good.
I know
'Cause
people have
they
eaten
they
snail
served
and
it
they
in
get
like
sick for days.
no, you have to cook it properly. This is in like a weird bowl that had like little holes in it that the snail
But
sat in. They
mhm.
put a pastry over top and they cook it. And it's all seasoned. You go boop. It tastes like chicken.
Well, Mark,
Mm.
they're not like going out into your garden, picking up some snails and cooking
Yeah,
them.
I know, but
They're
still,
like
I don't
farmed
know.
to be
I don't know if
eaten.
I could do it.
The well, I didn't. I only ordered it because I was just like, "Ooh, escargot, that sounds cool." I didn't know escargot meant snail,
Mm.
Like,
and then as I bit into it, I was like 11.
crunchy.
I was like, "Oh, that's really good." And then someone said, "Oh yeah, did you like your snails?" I'm like, "That's snails?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was just like, "I love them."
Can I get another order, please?
Other round for
They're
the
like,
boys.
it's like it was like $50. You're 11 sitting there like, fuck.
That's fucking.
I
I don't
didn't
know.
care. The cruises were awesome when you're young.
Mm-hmm.
They had a movie theater, and I fucking used to
Well,
sprint through with my cousin and steal all the popcorn because they kept pulling out popcorn.
Yeah.
You'd run in, grab 3 or 5 popcorn bags, just run
Ah.
out, go back to your cabin.
I mean,
I feel like
a lot
it'd
of
be
the
much
cruises,
better when you're
like
18 there.
a lot of it's like prepaid shit as well. So
Yeah.
Well, all
I
the
feel like
food is
cruise
free.
would be the best. 18 with alcohol package.
No, yeah, you have to be 21 on cruises.
yeah,
No,
'Cause
if
you're
it's
in
like
a-
an Australian cruise.
No, still with Australian ones, you have to be
Yeah,
21.
yeah,
So
Australian
Yeah?
ones you still have to be 21.
So
Yeah,
It's international water, so it's like
But what if you don't go on an international cruise? Like,
doesn't matter.
oh,
You have
it's
when
it's
why
not
you're
would we
on
go
the
to 21? Most of the
when you're
world's
on the
not
cruise
21,
ship,
it isn't.
that it's just the rules. It's not. I didn't make.
Okay, so it's determined on where the cruise ship is registered.
Mm,
So
that's
It
shit.
yeah.
so
yeah,
I
so if your ship's registered as to America, it'd be 21. But if it's like a registered Australian one, it'd be 18. Then.
Okay,
so
yeah, that's fine.
so I'm not completely sure, but I'm pretty sure how it works is it does go by where it's registered. When you're on international waters, it is legal to drink when you're whatever age because there are no laws technically, but they still go by wherever they came
Yeah,
from
yeah.
to
Yeah.
maintain some semblance of order, you know?
Yeah,
Because it
it's not
can't
like
just
you
be every time you go on a cruise, it's fucking anarchy. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that'd be
obviously.
awful.
I almost died on the cruise. Actually, I almost drowned myself.
Actually,
Oh, dang.
yeah, we'll need that story. But but I was surprised of like the lack of security on the cruise that I went on. Like there's
Oh
no
yeah, there's
there was
barely
no
any.
cops. I didn't see a single security guard. It was all just fat people getting fatter. Like that was
Yeah,
it. That was the
that's
whole
it.
cruise.
Like, if you steal something, what are you gonna do? You're stuck on the ocean for like 2 days.
Yeah.
No, they put you in the brig.
Yeah.
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 Like imagine if someone just grabbed like a kitchen knife or something and then just was like, all right, today's the day. Like 10 people die.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear about that story
They
where
do
it's
it.
like a family of 15 and they pretty much took over the cruise ship?
How'd they take over the cruise
Like,
ship?
I don't remember the story.
All right, well, while you look that up, Jack, what was that story about you almost drowning?
So they had a pool, and there was like a step, like a little ladder to go in, and behind it there was like a little hole, and I went underneath. I looked at the hole, and like when I go swimming, I like to like stay underwater for as long as I can.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, and I think part of me doing that kind of saved me as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw this thing and I started going like behind it, so like squeezing myself through the like the small gap between like the wall and the ladder,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know what happened, but I got stuck
That
On
freaked the
what?
fuck out.
behind. I don't
Behind the
know.
ladder and
I
the.
couldn't. Yeah, behind the ladder, I got stuck. I'm like, okay. In my head, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. Is this how I die? And then I, I think I had some like flash before my eyes kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing I know, I went, I went, I went whoop, back to the surface.
Okay.
And actually, 2 people also died on that cruise, which was great.
Old people?
One was a crew member, one was an old lady. Yeah.
Oh,
Like
damn. How'd
natural
the crew member-
causes or
The crew member, he was out on. They were doing routine maintenance checks on the lifeboats,
mm-hmm.
and they took it out, and they didn't because if they lowered it, it was I think about 30 or 40 meters up from the sea. We were in somewhere in New Zealand, ported, and the cable snapped, and the guy in it went plummeting down, and the shock from that knocked him unconscious, and he just fell in the water and drowned.
Oh wow.
Well, fuck,
And then
that would
an old
suck.
lady had a heart attack.
Yeah. I heard a lot of old people die on cruises.
There
But
was
they
this-
have like morgues in there, so they like
Yeah.
keep the bodies.
There's this one bitch who instead of going into a nursing home, like an
One
assisted
bitch.
living place, she just bought a cruise for the rest of her life because it was cheaper. So she just stayed
Yeah,
on the boat
that
24/7.
that's common. That's
Yeah.
common. You know, you can do cruises that go for like there's year cruises.
Mm-hmm.
and they go all across like the globe.
Yeah.
It's real wicked.
Imagine being on a cruise, right, and not getting off at any of the ports, just staying on, and people question you, and you're like, I've been here like 50 times.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
fucking, that'd be such a baller move. Just
Like,
like,
why
Yeah,
don't you
it's
get up?
very common for old people. You're like, I'm only way I'm leaving this cruise is in a body bag.
mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you got the money, right, why not? A cruise sounds way better than a nursing home. I've been to lots of nursing homes. None of them are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, nursing homes are not a place I want to go.
It's literally just where people go to die. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, they can't take care of themselves. Every time I walk through a nursing home, I'm just looking in the rooms, and I'm like, you're not doing anything. You're watching TV, waiting to die. That's all you're doing.
That's all some people can do, though.
Mm-hmm. That's all a lot of them can do. It's awful. I would hate
Mm.
that.
Always go visit your grandparents.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
I
Well,
visit
so
mine. I had a beer with my granddad at the pub the other day. I walked in, I saw him in the corner. I was with my friends. I'm like, I'm gonna sit with you.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn. Look at this. Look at this good boy. Gonna have a drink with his pop.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, you always learn stuff like you never knew. Like he told me stories of stuff that I like hadn't heard from him before, and I'm like, oh, it's mad.
wish my granddads were still alive. I'd love to go have a beer with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
I don't really
grandpa's
remember one of mine, but
uh
my Scottish side's alive still, which is
all of
cool.
my grandpas that are still alive are really cool. Got my step grandpa and my mom's side grandpa left, and they're both really cool. The one is like really hurting himself though with alcohol right now. Like he's very functional. He's not a mean drunk or anything. He's really fun, but his kidneys are all fucked up, I think now.
Yeah,
And I keep trying to encourage him, like, yeah, maybe lay off the
chill.
beers and just smoke more weed. Like it's better for you. You're gonna kill yourself if you keep this going on. But I mean,
How old is he?
he's like 70 something.
That's young.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say young. I see a lot of people
Not
that
young,
are
but
70 in nursing homes.
I don't know. My granddad's like 84, 85, and he still walks to the pub every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Has
really
two
good.
schooners.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's a very rare. That's a very rare thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But but yeah, no, I mean it's just avoid massive amounts of alcohol and just when you get to retiree age, just smoke weed. Who cares? What are they gonna do?
Mm.
Well, they can't lock you away for the rest of your life because you got what?
Yeah,
Only 10 years
what
left?
would the point be? Yeah. And
Yeah.
over here, they don't lock you away anyway. They just kind of slap you on the wrist and take it from you.
Unless
You
you're
just
like
go buy
importing.
more.
Yeah, you just go buy more. So, okay. Well, anyone else got anything else, or they wanna?
I was going to tell you guys about this cruise
Oh,
ship
yeah.
story.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the cruise from hell. This happened back in 2018. So a 10-day South Pacific Carnival cruise departed from Melbourne. Was going to do, the South Pacific tour. Go back to Melbourne.
Of course, they're Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
makes sense.
so these news articles that I've been reading don't give exact numbers. But from what I can make out and from what I remember hearing it on the news, it was like a family, like 20 something people.
Yeah.
So this cruise, like, it's got 1,400 people on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
This group of 20 family members managed to pretty much take over this entire ship, essentially.
How?
Like, there's a couple of quotes here of starting massive brawls. Apparently, there's reports of women and people as young as 16 being fucking beaten up.
Fuck.
There's a couple of quotes here. where is it? I had to lock myself in my cabin for the most of the voyage.
Hmm.
And there's another quote here. They had to get the big guys from downstairs to come up and try and deal with these family members.
The
So,
big
like the
guys.
big, like, the people who, like, all the mechanics and all the people who work below deck sort of stuff.
Yeah. God. Imagine being the mechanic on the cruise ship and be someone coming down like, hey, there's a mutant.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Can you
They
please
called
help?
up the mechanical people from down the bottom, the big boys, to intimidate and basically do what they want.
Yeah. God.
So, essentially, this 20-something odd group of people who were just causing a ruckus, they let all the mechanics and all that do the exact same thing, but only to that family member.
Yeah.
So there's
Hell
these two
yeah.
big
Well, you're
groups
on
of people.
international waters, like. I wouldn't want to
Because
fuck
you can,
with cruise ships.
when you
cruise
get to like
ships,
a stop, you can just kick them off,
yeah.
leave them.
Yeah, well, they made an unexpected stop in a place called Eden
Mm-hmm.
in New South Wales.
Yeah. But I mean,
Unload them.
imagine like things are getting bad and all the waiters and stuff are running downstairs and they just go and there's just this big fat dude that's just been living on a cruise ship fixing it his whole life and they're like, Bubba, it's time. He gets up and he just
Grabs the
keeps
wrench.
standing 6'7", grabs a giant wrench. He's just like, I will take care.
And you know what Carnival did in response to that?
What?
Apart from, like, kicking all the people who were causing ruckus off, 25% off the next cruise.
That's it. I would expect a free, like a replacement cruise. Like, give me another one for free. Doesn't expire. I can use it whenever. Like, no.
I wouldn't want to go on another cruise.
Yeah, like, no, this is, like, also, this isn't something that, just happened over the course of, like, a day. This has been going on for 3 or 4 days.
Exactly.
It's
like
into the 10-day fucking cruise.
Your vacation got seriously fucked up. You should get an entire new one for free, or a refund, one or the other.
I think they should have just made alcohol free for the rest of the journey. That would have been better.
Yeah, I would have been fine with that too if.
Yeah,
if that was the case.
Everyone can drink away their sorrow. It's just like, damn, that family was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, also, the security people that were on board were trying to take people's cell phones to delete the images of the incident.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
fun.
awful.
And they were also blocking bad reviews. Like, Carnival were blocking bad reviews on, like, all the review websites and on Facebook.
I have some stock in Carnival Cruise Line, and it's doing awful right now.
Yeah, no one's going for cruises for some reason.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like people are scared of
Yeah.
the virus
Very
or something.
weird. Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah. I bought it mid-pandemic thinking, like, by now everything would be up again. No, of course it won't.
No, as soon as the pandemic's over there, maybe
Like, it's gonna be over.
like it's gonna. The flu is here to stay.
Yeah, it's here to stay, the COVID. It's just when we stop reacting like this about it.
Should be right.
Yeah.
She'll be right, darling.
All right. Well, anyone else got anything, or are we gonna wrap it up there?
No, I don't think I've almost died any other time, so should be fine for now.
Oh, no stories that you haven't told us yet, Jack?
Well, we got other
Any
podcasts
stories?
too. But
I'll leave some stories for later.
Yeah, it's been about an hour. We should be good.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
All right. Well, again, all the links to the stuff and things are gonna be in the description. Our second channel, Instagram, Waggas' Twitch and YouTube, all that. So go follow. It's a demand.
Yes.
I'm not asking.
This is the threat.
And I'll see you next
We'll
week.
try. Yeah, I'll try post copious amounts of alcohol.
Dragon sponsor us, please.
Yeah, you got this.